My name is ALytle, and I had a very bad week. I found out this week that throughout the summer, the humidity and the rainstorms cause extra mold to grow in my basement. So this week I have been researching and studying mold remediation, and I thought perhaps I can share this story with you, the process to get it cleaned up, and maybe that'll help you in the future. So, step 1, determine the source. So when it comes to moldy basements, there's always a place where water or moisture is getting in. In this case, the house is over nearly 100 years old, and so the water comes through the walls and seeps down onto the floor. The previous owners installed a French drain system, which is basically a small channel that runs along the edge of the wall and is like a ditch for the water to go into. It leads the water out to the backyard. So that's a good thing that's already installed. The next thing we had to do was dry up the basement. Step 2. We need to get the moisture out of the air from all the humidity as it's coming in through the doors and windows. So we installed a dehumidifier. A dehumidifier is a great investment. We've had one in every one of our homes. They take the moisture out of the air and put it into the tank or a hose to directly lead it out. This one is great. You can see the hose attached, so it just leads straight out to the backyard and gets water out of your basement air and back outside. So it's running. There are settings on top where you can set it. If you don't want it too dry, you can set it for about 50%, which is about perfect for a home. So step 1, determine the source. The water's coming through the walls and through the doors and windows. Step 2, dry it up. Dehumidifier. We have those two down. The next step is not so fun. It's clean it up. For cleaning up, you need protective equipment. And so that would be safety goggles, a respirator, gloves for the chemicals, and you also would be best to wear old clothing or something that can be washed, because you're going to be spreading a lot of these spores around, and you want to make sure you clean it up. So the next thing you'll use is a cleaning product like this, borax. It's natural and it has an acidic nature to it, so you can use it to scrub the floor and it'll get rid of all the mold. It also gets rid of insects and things like that. If you need to wash anything, you can use Clorox 2 or bleach. Both Clorox 2 and bleach will help kill any of the germs or spores that are getting in there. So you take the bucket and borax and you mix it with water, and then you use that to scrub the entire area. Not fun, but necessary. The other thing that you need to do in this process is get rid of any cardboard, paper. The spores are actually a fungus, and when it's dry with a dehumidifier, they won't grow. But as moisture comes back into the air, they'll start to grow and spread as a large organism, and so you want to keep it dry and you want to keep it clean. So anything that has mold spores on it, you have to throw it away. Cardboard, paper, fabrics need to be washed well. So we've talked about determining the source, we've talked about drying it up, we've talked about cleaning it up. Once these things are all done, you'll move into the prevention stage of trying to make sure you keep your house nice and healthy. Another thing we did this week to try to help rectify the situation and keep our family healthy was we installed a pure air system on the furnace, and it uses a UV light to shine down on the ductwork and the filter to kill any bacteria or mold or allergens that are trying to move through the air circulation system. It's similar to what a hospital would use to sterilize their equipment with the UV light, and it shines down and will help clean up the air. So that's in addition to the regular filtration system. So step 1, determine the source. Step 2, dry it up. Step 3, clean it up. Not my favorite part. Step 4, keep it clean. Make sure the air is circulating well. So I hope maybe that my situation this week will help you somehow in preventing this situation from growing out of control in your own home, or maybe help you to clean it up. So thanks for watching, and feel free to comment or send me any suggestions you might have. Thanks, bye.